Hello everyone, this is Baxter and this is Fan Wishlist. Basically, I made a video called Dynasty Warriors 9 News and Thoughts. It's somewhere in the description or on the screen right now. And talked about what I wanted to see in the next Dynasty Warriors game, Dynasty Warriors 9. I asked for your ideas in the comments below and it was amazing. Honestly, fantastic to see how many people actually commented with great ideas, not so great ideas, and also me commenting as well. But I think it reached over 100 comments, so thank you very much for that. Definitely my most interactive video to date, so very much appreciated, and this is why I decided to make this video, because basically you have a lot of good opinions. I want to voice those opinions as well as giving opinions on your opinions, and this is why it's called the Fan Wishlist, because you're all fans of the game and I believe that your ideas are the best ones and what Koei should follow. So let's get into the video straight away with Sean Navarro, who says he wants the game to be more challenging, more like Dynasty Warriors 5, because the wind effect makes things too easy. 100% agree, the wind effect is just fucking... Basically, it's an AoE attack, an area of effect attack. Instead of making your weapon a spear, it becomes like a fucking surround sound wind turbine kind of thing. And if you go back to Dynasty Warriors 5, the Battle of Baidy Castle, that was heard for the right reasons, because you had to help people out. Instead of like making it hard for the wrong reasons of just making enemies powerful, it made you think about who to save, the best people to save, and if you could save them all. Next we have Minha, who says he wants better AI and difficulty. Making soldiers super powerful isn't the answer. 100% agree. Like I said, it's just annoying to see soldiers with super health, super attack, and super defense who can block every attack. Maybe on higher difficulties, the AI could actually aim to surround you, cut off your base, aim for the weakest member of your army, or work together and force you to fight in harder situations, because make the AI clever, not super strong and buff and muscly as fuck, basically, because it's not fun to play when you do stuff like that. Next we have Shadow Wolf Rising, long time subscriber and long time Dynasty Warriors fan, who says he wants to play as Nanman again and also more officers for them. Makes perfect sense. Make them a bigger faction in the game because they've been in them from the start basically, and they need to be evolved more. And I would like to see a story of the Nanman forces, how they got together, how Menquo became king, and all that good stuff. Next we have my Moshi or my Mochi, if I pronounce your name wrong I do apologise, who says better level design. Better level design. Short, sweet, and just spot on, because the level design lately has gone downhill quite drastically. Next, I found my Homeland 898, great name by the way, who wants to bring back the old Bodyguard system. That confirms what I want, and having unique characters for this system would be amazing, like Epic Vids, Ketty08 said. And it'll be good to have unique characters for the Bodyguard systems, because then it makes the bodyguards more interesting. Rather than having a Musu officer or a main officer or a side officer just becoming a bodyguard, have people who actually are bodyguards, who are trained to be bodyguards, and then you can actually train bodyguards up and all that good stuff. Next, Josh Martinez or Josh Martinez, remove all gun weapons and non-law friendly weapons and stupid DLC costumes. Yes, yes and yes, because it makes the game feel more like an anime and less of a historically accurate game. And it's just horrible seeing all them outfits, and it's not an anime game. It started off as Dynasty Warriors, basically a hack and slash, but I don't want it to be an anime hack and slash. I don't want that. Next we have Koei Warriors fan 16, who wants to see a way story where So keeps Lu Bu. Great idea, and that kind of sprung me off on another idea, as to have more hypothetical routes like this, where people stay with certain people, certain officers go to different kingdoms, and it'll be good to see how different small situations affected the major outcome. So more hypothetical routes, and definitely one where So actually keeps Lu Bu for some reason. Next we have Happy Purple Noob, fantastic name, who wants better animations for officers and more fluid movements. Add blood but not too much, and less focus on kingdom colours for main officers, because that is just what we need. Because adding a small amount of blood, or even a slider that can add blood, gore, dismemberment, all that stuff, then it gives people an option to play with it or without it. It will make the game feel more realistic. And I agree with the focus on kingdom colours, because it's too focused on Kingdom colours right now. It feels like they have to wear either green, blue, red, yellow, orange, or whatever it is. And it'll be better to see them have more unique armour that has just accessories that are green, blue, red, etc. And it'll make the officers more imposing, unique, and fun to play as, basically. New York 2277 and Jamie Hubbard agree with the blood and dismemberment part as well. So, there you go. Next we have Virus Punk, who wants it to be more realistic and to drop the anime style. Once again, I agree. Since Dynasty Warriors 4 and 5, the game has gone down the cartoony style path and less focused on actual war and battles, which I think it should do, because it makes the game, like I said, I would like to see an authentic game, not a shitty anime that is based off of real events, almost. Because obviously some of it's made up, but it is based off real events, so yeah. And Jamie Hubbard also agrees with this. This Jamie Hubbard guy, he's got something going on. He knows what's happening. Clever guy, this guy. Next, we have Dylan Haggett, or I probably pronounced that wrong, so I do apologise, Dylan. Or Dillon. Anyway, he prefers the Kingdom story rather than the individual stories, as he sees those as repetitive. So that's a bit of a counter to what my opinion was, to have more individual stories. But to be honest, to each their own. Again, if you like it, then you like it. Potentially, I have another idea from this, is to have a Kingdom mode where you fight through the historical / hypothetical battles in each kingdom, and an Origin mode where you play through 2, 3, maybe 4 famous battles through the eyes of an officer. So each and every officer has their own origin story. For example, Wang Yi can try and save her family only to see Ma Chao kill them, whereas Ma Chao will have the Battle of Tong Gate, and Meng Huo and Zhurong could have the uniting Nanman under Meng Huo battles. So each people could have their own special things. You can stretch them to more battles, include other people in them, and it'd be good to see. And finally, the last comment I'm going to cover is I train UFC boxing and ping pong. The greatest name ever. Open world, please. Now then. Interesting concept and idea, that is. Because it could work with Dynasty Warriors. It is the kind of game that could work with it. Because Strike Force kind of went down that route. It tried to make it semi-open world and quest-based, and you had a hub. But that could happen. So I think it can either replace Extreme Legends with an open world type of game like this, where Extreme Legends will become the open world type game, or maybe make a new IP completely and keep Extreme Legends. So that's it for the video, but before I go, in the comments below this time I want to know what you think about 2 things. The first thing being the open world aspect. Do you want it to be its own spin-off, or do you want it to take over from Empires or Excel, or do you want it at all? Let me know in the comments below about that. And also your thoughts on characters. Basically, I want you to name one character they should add, explaining how they will fit into the story and what kingdom they serve. So, if obviously people who already exist will be good to know. And also someone you don't like and would potentially like to see removed. Like a person you don't like, or a person you want to see changed massively. So, a person you want to see added, a person you want to see removed, and a person you want to see changed to make them better. But yeah, this has been Fan Wishlist. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Baxter. I'll see you again next time for more. Goodbye.